Okay, good morning, Gators. Today I'm going to be going over the Thursday work, week 1, day 4. If you haven't yet, please follow me on Instagram, miss.anusha2020 on Instagram. There I'll be posting some updates, shout outs, whoever gets 100 on IXL, even though the goal is just 80. And hopefully some other fun things that I can think of. Some of you already followed me, thank you. But yeah, I'm just trying to become an influencer. So please give me a follow on Instagram. Okay. Week 1, day 4. Select all expressions that equal -7 minus -12. We know automatically negative, negative, that becomes adding a positive. So it's -7 plus 12. Which ones equal -7 plus 12? Well, this says 7 plus -12. This one would equal 5, but this one would equal -5. So, nope. And then -7 plus -12, well, it's supposed to be plus +12. This is going to be -19. And then C is the expression that we have. And D, that's supposed to be a -7. This would just be 19. So, answer is C. Which of the following shows 3 plus -7? Pause if you have not done this already. Try to do it yourself. These questions are very similar day by day. So even if you're struggling earlier in the week, by now we should know that we have to start at 0 and go to 3. Which number line shows starting at 0 and going to 3? This one does. This one does not. This one does. And this one does. Which one shows adding -7? Negative means that we are going to the left. This one is going to the right. So, nope. This one is going to the left. And this one, I'm not even sure what it's really doing. It just keeps going. They just put a dot here and then they went 7 that way. Don't know what that is, but nope. And then number 3. What numbers are located exactly 5/3 units from point P on the number line? Select all that apply. This is the one where last time I did it, I made a mistake. You probably got a good laugh out of it, but I'm going to try not to make a mistake this time. Okay, 5/3. Each one of these is 1/3. So let me see if I can count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 right there. What about 5/3 in the other direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Is 1 one of the options? Yes. Is -7/3 one of the options? Yes. Another way you can get this is by doing -2/3 plus 5/3, and then -2/3 minus 5/3. This one would give you 3/3, which is 1, and this one would give you -7/3. So that's another way you can get it using an expression. Okay, we have 4 elevations in Death Valley National Park. What's the difference in feet between the elevation at Zabriskie Point and Furnace Creek? Zabriskie Point and Furnace Creek. When we are finding the difference, we cannot just do 648 minus 178. No, it has to be 648 minus -178 because this is the first point, this is the second point, and this is because we're finding the difference. So you can do 648. This becomes plus. So plus 178. And that will give you this 178, 826. Using the number line, you can also check distance from 0. Well, Zabriskie Point is 648 away from 0, and Furnace Creek is the other direction, 178 away from 0. And if you just add those two, you can find the total distance. So the answer is that they are 826 feet apart in elevation. Okay, back with the variables. We sometimes struggle with this, and we've seen this question on several tests by now. The answer we can always get by using substitution, by substituting reasonable points. We don't know if this number line is skip counting by 2s. We don't know if it's skip counting by 1s. We don't know what it's skip counting by, but it doesn't matter as long as we pick something and we stick to it. So let's just regularly number it by 1. That means a is negative 2, b is 2, and c is 4. For the expression a minus b, that would be negative 2 minus 2. Negative 2 minus 2. Let me just write all the expressions and then we can solve after. A plus b, negative 2 plus 2. B minus c, 2 minus 4. C minus a, 4 minus negative 2, because it's c minus a, but a is negative 2, so you have to put minus negative 2. A plus c, negative 2 plus 4. Okay, now let us simplify those expressions to see if they're less than 0, which means negative. This is 0, and this is greater than 0, which is positive. And negative 2 minus 2, negative 4. Negative 2 plus 2, 0. 2 minus 4, negative 2. This one becomes 4 plus 2, which is 6. This one becomes 2. So this one is negative. This one is 0. This one is negative 2. 6, and 2. Okay, what's the value of 3/4 plus 7/12 minus negative 4? First, we can combine these fractions by first making a common denominator. That common denominator can be 12. It's already 7/12 right here. But to make 3/4 into 12ths, we have to times 3. Times 3. So 3/4 is 9/12. And then minus negative 4, that becomes plus 4. 9 plus 7 is 16/12 plus 4. And 16/12 is 1 and 4/12 plus 4. So that can become 5 and 4/12. And if you simplify 4/12, that's 1/3. 5 and 1/3. 5 and 1/3. Okay, Luann buys a piece of fabric that is 7.5 feet long. The cost of the fabric is 50 cents per foot and there's an 8% tax. What is the total cost of the fabric? Show your work and explain your reasoning. Okay, 7.5 times 0.5, because that's a cost per foot. Let's worry about the tax later. First, we can just convert each of these into fractions or each of them into decimals. So you can make this into 1/2, or I can just do 7.5 times 5 to find out the total cost before the tax. 7.5 times 5, or 0.5 actually, equals right there. It's going to cost $3.75 before tax. And there's two ways to calculate an 8% tax. One way is doing 3.75, and tax is a percent increase. So I could just do plus 8% of 3.75, and 8% is written as 0.08. So times 0.08. So this is the initial price, and then this is the tax. And if you calculate, well, let me do 3.75 times 0.08. That's that's 30 cents. So 375 plus 0.30, and then 375 plus 0.30, that's 405. 405 total after. The other way you can do it is, tax is a percent increase. A way to write 8% as an increase would be times 1.08. So you don't need to put this in the beginning. You can just do 3.75 times 1.08. And let's do that here. 3.75 times 1.08. And then 0, 0, 0, and then 5, right, put 2 zeros, 5, 7, 3, 0, 0, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. And look at that, we still get $4.05 after tax. So this is our answer after tax. Okay, today teachers have like the meetings that we were supposed to have still. Remember, like you're supposed to have subs all week. Well, we're still doing the meetings online, so I'm not going to be available through Zoom most of the day, but if you text me, I can probably still just answer your question. But let me know how things are going. If you're confused on how to find this information or confused on how to find the assignments on IXL, let me know. Okay, have a good day.